27 seconds, that should be enough time. All right.
This isn't the garage anymore.
It isn't a garage anymore, so they say. I disagree. Absolutely a garage still. It's just a big garage owned by corporate entities that create chaos through modern society. Oh, I can't do that because I don't have the second screen open. Nah, that's all right. We'll just see how things roll. I'll do another one. I'll do it again because why? I need practice. Need to memorize. Oh, hello! I just started to. I was gonna practice. You all excited about tomorrow? Tamari. Steve Cutler live. It's going to be a heck of an extravaganza on tomorrow. I guess people are coming. I've a couple of people even from these streams might be visiting us tomorrow. That amazes me. So excited to arrive at work at 6 a.m. and then go directly to the party. Well, I'm sorry you have to work and then go to the party, but there's that. It's like you're going from work to work. That's a lot of work. So that's a long that's a long shift for us old geezers. So yeah, I'll be bringing along hello and Chi. Father Zesty Zaddy, Leader Kevin, how you doing? I got my hair's cut. And I got my back taxes paid, which, ooh, boo, but yay at the same time, I guess. Let it not be said. You're not putting in the work, Steve. I mean, 8-hour shifts and then another 8-hour shift. You're lazy. You're lazy, sir. You're lazy. You're not. You need to be putting 24/7. You need to get rid of sleep. You got to get rid of eating. There'll be no positronic meals in between. No giant squash. You have to aspire. You're not doing good enough, says everyone to me in my head constantly. I think it's just you. Constantly, I'm like, oh, what could I be doing now? What about the reefer? I don't have any. I'm smoking resin from the bowl, man. I'm at resin from the bowl point. I'm going to need the reefer. No reefer either. Reefers. I had a test in math today, and I got almost every question wrong. Congratulations, Chi. That's how life's going to be. You'll get every question wrong. But you somehow need to keep a smile on your face, keep plowing ahead. Do I smoke weed? Yes, I smoke weed. Weed is recreationally legal here in Connecticut. And it comes in various containers. This is one of the weed containers that I purchased. Got the little weed thing on the top. All legal, of course. See, math is my worst subject. How often? Not often enough. It was daily. Now, now it's whenever I can, man. It's like I gotta stretch out my supply. I gotta stretch it out like rations, man. All day, every day, except at work. Well, that's always good. It's good to stay clear at work. Although I have to admit, even I never used to before I shoot, before I would when I was doing independent movies, I would never smoke or drink before I shot. I wanted to be clear all the way going and clear going all the way out. A little different with performing. Rob Densmore said hi, said hi, said hi, said hi. In fact, my t-shirt says, inhale the good shit, exhale the bullshit. Yeah. You're a good man. I try to be a good man. It's not easy to be a good man. You got to work at it. You got to aspire. And I'm aspiring. Remember, true wisdom is knowing I'm an idiot. This guy right here you're looking at right now, I'm a buffoon. True wisdom tells you I know nothing. Speaking of work, guess who's getting a new job? Because I was fired again. Gee, how many times have you been fired this summer? It's amazing. That might be true. I don't need to know. I only ask to feign interest in your life, Chi. But if you don't want me to have interest in your life, you don't have to tell me nothing. I'm very excited. 5 times, by the way. Well, see, there it is. I'm excited. I'm performing in Lebanon tomorrow at Steve Cutler Live's gig down at Singularity Farms. And so I figured I'd come in here and I'd do a little warm-up. Because it's going to be cold tomorrow. It's going to be cold out there. It's going to be cold out there every day because we're in fall and going into winter. I'm so good at jobs. Give me an example of how good you were at a particular job, Chi. Come on, sell me like I was an employer who you were trying to get work for. Getting fired used to be a hobby of mine. Doesn't matter. What good things did you do? And yet they fired you anyway. I got fired for a song. You remember that story, don't you, Chi? Jack Black doesn't work for me. No. Dear penis, I don't think I like you anymore. You used to watch me shave. Now all you do is stare at the floor. Oh, dear penis, I don't like you anymore. Used to be you and me, a paper towel and a dirty magazine. That's all we needed to get by. Now it seems that things have changed, and I think that you're the one to blame, dear penis. I don't like you anymore. And he responds, dear Kevin, I don't think I like you anymore. 'Cause when you get to drinking, you put me places I've never been before, dear Kevin. I don't like you anymore. Why can't we just get a grip on our man-to-hand relationship? Come to terms with truly how we feel. If we put our heads together, we just stay home forever, dear penis. I think I like you after all. And oh, Kevin, while you're shaving, shave my balls. Okay. In my last babysitting thingy, I found a kid after I lost them for 5 hours because I got distracted. Is that good? What do you think? You know full well that's not good. No, you got distracted, so you lost track of the one task you were supposed to do. That's not what I asked you to tell me about. I asked you to tell me about sometime you've done a good job. Tell me when you've done a satisfactory thing. What's the last good thing you've done, Shay? Riley Snyder, are you two gay or friends? I am not gay, and I'm not sure who you were referring to in regards to us two. It's only me here at the moment. Unless there's someone over my shoulder. Yes, Chi, you're very gay. And he's very happy. Riley, have I shown you my candle? My candle t-shirt? Riley, I think you'd really appreciate the t-shirt about my candle. He's referring to Sparky. No, you don't want to see it? She's like, no. You're better off. Please, no candle. Boy, you guys really have a thing against wax, don't you? Candles in my nightmares. It was in mine too. I have memories of a horrible candle. I got memories of a horrible cooch. Yeah, I do have a thing against candles. Yeah. Yo, it's too late, Riley. Uncork the bottle. Oh, look. I'm bringing this to my gate tomorrow. I'm going to be, ask me about my candle. This is my candle. I did a painting of a candle, and there it is. And I'm going to try to sell a couple of those tomorrow at the gig. I think that's it's a little wrinkled, but we'll get those wrinkles out of there. That's the candle painting. Yeah, I'm very fond of it myself. Gee, I wonder why he's completely incapable of telling the truth. It started out as a joke and it ended up being even a better joke, is how that worked. You got that PCP look about you. What's a PCP look? Come on, give me what does that mean? I don't know. Argue. I aspire for that PCP look. That top of the morning to your PCP look. Like you've been smoking dippers. I don't know what dippers are. It sounds dirty, though. Have you been smoking dippers? I'm not sure what you refer to, sir, but I am offended. How dare you accuse me of smoking dippers? You try that again. How dare you accuse me of smoking dippers? I think the first one or the second one. I can never tell. Kyle D, hello. Dippers is a cigarette dipped in PCP. Oh, well, thank you for the clarity, Scuba Steve. Hello, Scuba Steve. I was unaware of that terminology. Just as I'm still quite sure that 6767 is nonsensical, which is why if you say 67, the kids just go crazy. Oh, hey! Roo, glitzy doo. Roo, glitzy doo. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Roo, glitzy doo. Thank you, thank you. That's so nice. I'm more of a DMT guy. I was concentrating on trying to say your name. Metal Van Official. What's up, brother? I remember you. I remember you, John Johnson. Said hi, said hi, said hi, said hi. PCP is a hell of a drug. Father's Estes, Addy Leader, Kevin, I love your gray hair. It looks so very yummy. Just like 67, 67, 67 is dumb, 67 is my life. Woo, glitzy, glitzy do. Gee, do you want a date? This should go interesting. Scuba Steve, I smoked one and it wrecked my night. I was hot as hell. Hey, I'm Maddie. Say hello. Hi. Gee, what? Riley. Roo, glitzy doo. 67 is a term for 6th and 7th Street on Kensington. It's fentanyl, heaven, and what? It's heaven and American hell there. Ew, that's terrible. Fentanyl, heaven and hell there. I don't know. Let me check. Are you a male? Well, I don't know. Let me take a look. Well, I don't know. How big does it have to be to be a male? How long does the clit have to be before it's considered a penis? This goes off the rails so quick in this room. Take knock doc. Smoking on 3 Quiznil benzonates. I don't know what that is either. Let me check my pants. Make sure if you're new. Oh, yes, that too. And there's merch. There's t-shirts you can get. You can click that link that Nightbot dropped. I'm a girl. I think you're talking about Che. Or you could be talking about me. You haven't seen any empirical going one way or the other, aside from the fact that I have some candle paintings. So maybe I'm both. I can show you a world where you can change gender. Tell me, princess, now when did you decide you were a guy? A whole new world. My God. One time in the back of the ice cream truck, that ice cream had something in it. This pistachio ice cream has turned. You idiot, that's wasabi. Oh, well, what do you love most about being gay, Chi? RO, free BZ. I don't know what that means. I gotta be the feminine man here. It wouldn't work out. I am fascinated watching this go back and forth. Ooh, the day I got wood from a lumberjack. Oh, I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Sleeps all night and I work all day. He's a lumberjack, he's okay. He sleeps all night and he works all day. I run around, I cut down trees. I like to press wildflowers. I put on women's clothing and hang around in bars. Cuts down trees, eats his lunch, he goes to the lavatory. On Wednesdays he goes shopping, and buttered scones for tea. He's a lumberjack, he's okay. He sleeps all night and he works all day. He's a lumberjack, he's okay. He sleeps all night and he works all the day. But not on people named Riley. Nuh-uh. What's wrong with that's like judging that's judging someone on the cover. And granted, the covers can give you an indication, but Riley might be an awesome human being. You don't know. Why would you discount and discard? Maybe he's a top and you can be the bottom. I mean, I'm not quite sure what you're looking for, Chi, but if you were looking for anything, you know what I mean? It would be, someone who's interested in giving you what, you most desire. And that happens through communication. So, Chi, before you start talking to other people, a little less about the looks or the way the name seems and a little more about the content of their character. That might help you out just in life and in general. I mean, but hey, true wisdom is knowing that I know nothing. So, bunch orange sunshade 4-way barrels. Are you blonde? I will be soon. I'm dyeing my hair tomorrow. This will be a nice Malthorian blonde after that. No, I believe he was in Aru was instructing you to smoke dippers. Don't do any drugs but marijuana. That's the only drug I can honestly promote myself. Don't do any other drugs, but you can do marijuana. Yes, you can. Especially here in Connecticut, where it's recreationally legal. Smoke marijuana. I've never seen it make someone mean or cruel. They they only eat more Twinkies. And sometimes they will fall asleep and then they drool. But marijuana's the way to go. So do that and watch the show. Oh, there's so much going on in the chat. Mike Hawk. Hey, Mike Hawk. What's up? He knows nothing. Nothing sees. He knows nothing. Sees nothing. Hears nothing. He is Kevin G Nicholson. That's right. He's Kevin G Nicholson. And there's so much he's gonna do. Just you wait. That's right. I'm Kevin G Nicholson. There's so much I have left to do. And just you wait, just you wait. I'm Kevin G Nicholson. Kevin G Nicholson. Everything is filled with so much love, so much love, so much love. I believe I just had a stroke. It's going great, Gabriel. I just knocked my guitar out of tune again. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, it's still pretty. John Connolly. Hello, John Connolly. Thank you for the heart. Mike Hawk, sing it! I always sing about Mike Hawk. Dear penis, I don't think I like you anymore. Oh, wait, we did that one already. You should do something else. Oh, I should do that. Rather than talk about the hawk, rather than talk about Mike Hawk, I think we should do, maybe we do something a little different. Around the same region, but you know. Well, I'm upper class, high society. God's gift to ballroom notoriety. And I always fill my ballrooms. The event is never small. The social pages say I've got the biggest balls of all. I've got big balls, oh, I've got big balls. They're such big balls, and they're dirty big balls. And they've got big balls, and he's got big balls. And we've got the biggest balls of them all. And my balls are always bouncing, and my ballroom's always full. And everybody comes and comes again. No one, if your name is on the guest list, no one can take you higher. Everybody says, I've got great balls of fire. Oh, I've got big balls. I've got big balls. There's such big balls. Dirty big balls. And he's got big balls. And she's got big balls. But we've got the biggest balls of them all. Some balls are held for charity and some for fancy dress. But when they're held for pleasure, they're the balls that I like best. My balls are always bouncing to the left and to the right. It's my belief that my big balls should be held every night. I've got big balls, oh, we've got big balls. We've got big balls, dirty big balls. And he's got big balls, and she's got big balls. But we've got the biggest balls of them all. We've got big balls, and I'm itching to tell you about them. I love that song. I'm going to get that one memorized shortly. What do we got? Sing Kryptonite. I can't sing Kryptonite. Well, I probably could, but I don't know it. Look up Dingleberry Blues. Father Zesty Zaddy Leader, Daddy, can you please do the song about getting freaky with dead people? Why, Chi, I thought you would never ask. Of course. The title of this song, ladies and gentlemen, is The Corpse Fucker. Creeping through a graveyard on a dark and cloudy night. Thank God I brought a shovel, gonna get some tonight. This plot looks freshly planted, the flowers ain't dead. I'm digging up a lover to bring back to my bed. With each piece of dirt that I lift from the hole, I get more excited about a body that's cold. And I hope there are some maggots chewing holes through her skin to add a little life when I stick it on in. Gonna screw me a corpse, gonna fuck a cadaver. Can't spell necrophilia, but it don't really matter. I never get caught and they never complain. I'm going back to the graveyard to do it again. I'll backdoor my lover back home in my house. There'll be remnants of a bowel when I pull it back out. Oh, her thing is kinda runny, no need for alarm. Oh, her moldy gray legs just fell off in my arms. Gonna screw me a corpse, gonna fuck a cadaver. Can't spell necrophilia, but it don't really matter. I never get caught and they never complain. I'm going back to the graveyard to do it again. Oh yes. Why, I hear there's been a fire. Whoopee! Imagine that. You know I like them well done. When the skin is all black, I'll be counting the moments till the funeral day, so I can dig them back up and cart them away. Sing along if you know the words, children. Gonna screw me a corpse, gonna fuck a cadaver. Can't spell necrophilia, but it don't really matter. I never get caught and they never complain. Quit your whining, Princess Di, you've been dead for 50 years. I'm going back to the graveyard to do it again. Going back to the graveyard to screw it again. There you are, Chi, by request. Camping Withered, it's really hard to see you. I think you got some chicken grease on your screen. I got something. Let's see. Yeah. It's that chicken grease. Head Guy inspired. Yeah. This song is what I want to do in my life. I don't understand necrophilia. I don't understand forcible entry either, but alls I know is that, I mean, what's the fun if they don't move? I mean, I suppose you could throw a few jolts through them, you know, hook them up to the car battery or something, but it's so much work. I want someone who wants to be there, enthusiastic even. You know, digging them up from the old graveyard, that just sounds like, you know, then you gotta plan a schedule, and it's just so much work. Gonna enjoy my Dr. Pepper here. I don't even know what's going on in here. Let's take a look. Yeah, but no one else wants me, so why not dead? Oh, don't be like that. Maybe someone would want you if you could hold down a job, Chi. You have to be able to keep your commitments. That's all anyone really, like, relationships are a commitment. And you're with someone or you're not. You can't just be half on the fence. Oh my God. Yes, keep the changes. There we are. Now we got our split screen the way we should. Don't call me out like that, bro. Hey, if I don't call you out, who's going to call you out? It's going to be your big G daddy is going to let you know how it is. And the sooner you get to that point, the sooner you'll be able to move on with your life and make it better. Hey, Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let it out, and you can start to make it better. Ooh, excuse me. That's right. I got to stand up. Hey, ranting raccoon. Hello. I'm going to smoke my resin. Smoke my resin here. But I can commit to relationships, I swear, just not a job. It's the same thing, whether you realize it or not. If you can make the time to get to her, to make time for her on her birthday, you can make time to get to your job so you can earn you a couple $100 and then go home and do whatever you want to with her on her birthday. Or him. Sorry, Chi. What the dog do? Do a kickflip. Okay, here's a kickflip. There's a kick, and there's the flip. Kick flips. Get it? I'm sorry, I was terribly rude. I never should have done that. That's terrible. Well, luckily I'm quite... I must remind you, I'm very gay. I'm sorry, Chi. It took me a second to catch myself. Ah! Did I show you guys the Hulk dick? Let me show you the Hulk dick. Get out the old Hulk dick. This is one of those things. This is one of those days when gardening truly gets me excited. Oh, look at this. Oh, the way this just, it's ginormous, isn't it? I mean, can you imagine? It's all in the placement, too. You have the placement. Who are you, Kermit? Hey, Piggy. Hey, Piggy. The details work, Piggy. Come here. We're going to smash some pork tonight. Ah! Where are you putting it? No, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I think it's going in the pig. It's going in the pig. Speaking of the pig. Oh, we're going to speak about the pig. I mean, that's what Kermit would do, right? Kermit the Frog? It's not easy, fucking swine. Cruel intentions, hi. Said hi. Hey, and you're in here at the perfect time. We were just talking about as if I were Kermit the Frog and I was going to bang Miss Piggy. And here's a song about piggies. Like a pig, but she porks like a woman. She snorks like a pig, but she porks just like a woman. She's the queen of the barnyard. You know that I ain't fooling. Ooh-wee. I keep her in her pen until it's time to do some screwing. Ooh-wee. She got a piggy little nose and a piggy little brain. She may not be kosher, but I eat her just the same. Oh yeah. She squeals like a pig, but she feels just like a woman. She squeals like a pig, but she feels just like a woman. Her ears are like silk, and her tail is there for pulling. I keep her in her pen until it's time to do some screwing. She got a piggy little nose and a piggy little brain. She may not be kosher, but I eat her just the same. Oh yeah. Oh piggy. Why can't I find that fucking swine? Oh, he's on the Muppet Show. I'm gonna bang, piggy. She squeals like a pig, but she feels just like a woman. She squeals like a pig, but she feels just like a woman. Her tail is like silk, and her ears are there for pulling. I keep her in her pen until it's time to do some screwing. She got a piggy little nose and a piggy little brain. She may not be kosher, but I eat her just the same. Sweet. Piggy, she just couldn't take my hold. There it is. Because if I were Kermit, Piggy, come and get it. Come and get the squash, Piggy. Piggy. You think that'll fly? Think that one will fly tomorrow? Should I bring the bring the squash? I gotta take care of my squash. I gotta take care. Yeah, this is my Hulk dick. I pulled this out yesterday, and one of my fans tipped me. She said, put it in me, and then she tipped me 99 cents. I guess she just wanted the tip, but that's all right because there's a lot to take here. I can see Piggy running away from this. No, Kermie, that'll wreck me. I can't do the Frank Oz. I don't got that kind of range. I want all of it in me all the way. I want to taste that squash in my tonsils. You are officially a prostitute. Congratulations. Well, actors, performers, aren't we all in our own way? Miss Piggy wanting it until it's too late. Yeah. And then it's shish kebab. Pig on a skewer. Man, see? It just goes everywhere on this show. I didn't even take a look. I slipped my thing, but I didn't look at my numbers. Where are we going? It's not too bad. Going for what? About 45 minutes? Oh, excuse me, and about 560 views. Oh, excuse me. So that's where things are going now. Anything? I've hit 850. You mean views per on one stream? Thank you for your help in that way. I will continue to assist as long as you remain an ally, Steve. I mean, if you turn on me, I will fucking kill you. But so long as we're on the good. I've been betrayed so many times. Even by the squash. I can't really believe in the squash. See, I got my haircut for the gig tomorrow. Yes. Yeah, and the nice Reed Richards white stripe around each side. I'm doing the Reed Richards thing. Don't become a General Oblivion. Well, just because I've been narrating his voice, that's how I imagine the general would sound. The general's such a unique individual where he would just decide, okay, this is a room where I'm going to pretend to be a supervillain and tell everyone horrible things, and this is just going to be my life. I'm like, all right, rock on. You pick this stream. I could always use an arch enemy. Captain Cheeseburger, who's Reed Richards? It's a comic book character. Where is the general? I'm sure he was getting frustrated because he couldn't rile us up like the way he wanted to. So I think he might be done. But we'll have to see. I'm sure he'll show up at some point. I mean, the general isn't the general is always out there somewhere. And they've also been cracking down on minors on YouTube. There's been something weird going on with the algae rhythms over the last few days. Fathers, Esty Zaddy, leader Kevin, even though I'm not a hater anymore, can we still fight if we meet in real life? Absolutely. I'll more than gladly. You get the first swing. I'll even give you the first shot. You get the first shot. General can't handle all the love here. That's probably true. Because the thing is that some people would probably be like pissed at the general, and I'm just like I'm kind of not just amused. I'm like flattered a little bit. Like, all right, you're not a true hero if you don't have a villain. And I mean, I have some in real life, but not like as jazz hands as the general. General Kenobi. I'm 5'5". I'm a big boy. Trust. It doesn't matter how tall or short you are, Chi. I am approximately 5 feet tall, Chi. I am 5 feet tall. So you got me covered by 5 inches. So even though you think you got me from sheer height advantage, I think you might be surprised. I think you might be surprised. Intellect might have something to play in this, especially if you ghost the fight because you got distracted with something else, or in mid fight if you get distracted by something. You know what I mean? You gotta focus, Chi. It's about as big as a medium large zucchini. I feel inadequate next to that zucchini. I don't know why. We thought Kev was like 6'8". Yeah, well, when you look at people on screen, you kind of imagine them bigger. And actually, to be fair, it's kind of an upwards angle. So like it's kind of like you're looking up at me. So it gives the illusion that I'm taller than I am. I'm a munchkin. I'm a little person. I am a midget fiddler. No, that's not what I meant to say. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Kevin's rapper name, Kevin G Nicholson. Mid fight. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. James Wood. That was one of the funniest bits ever. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. The Boston Celtics midget league, but it was only when they had the Globetrotters in town. They brought me out so the Globetrotters wouldn't feel so funny. I got distracted in a Sam's Club for 3 hours because strawberry container was shiny. So you're just like, it's just so all I need to do is wear something shiny. I wear my hat and you'll be like, ooh, shiny thing. And I'll throw the hat and you'll be like, ooh, get the shiny thing. And then that would just be like putting you down. So I'd just have to leave at that point. You're like, all right, well, she's gonna play with the sparkly hat for an hour, and then we'll get back to the fight later, I guess. Double tap for the squash patrol. There's a thing called the Trike Patrol, where I guess they roam around the Philippines looking for like Filipino women. It's called the Trike Patrol. Kevin once participated distracted by a three-way with Meadowlark Lemon. My God, Yoko Ono and himself. How dare you slander me like that, Chi? I mean, how dare you slander me like that, Steve Cutler Live? Steve Cutler Live, you slander. I would never sleep with Yoko. Even in my early days, I never would have slept with Yoko. Especially not if I had seen the performance first. If I had seen her interrupt that performance with that, I think now I wouldn't have banged it with John Lennon's dick. I'm sorry, I just wouldn't have. I mean, sorry, I got my lines. I got my lines. Now, you want to talk about someone who I like, she would break today, but Cher was freaking beautiful. How did Sonny Bono land that? But Sonny managed to rail that Cher in her early, she was a smoke show. Don Lemon, Don Rickles, and John Lennon. Well, that would be a funny three-way. But no one would be able to get it up because Don would keep making fun of everyone. You call that a dick? You call that a dick? So, well, less so now, but she was very pretty. You know who's still pretty, even though she's old? Sigourney Weaver and who else? Who was in Rocky Horror Picture Show? Susan Sarandon. They both look very, very good for their age, and they're like 20 years older than I am. What are we talking about? I'm sorry, I got distracted. Hey, Goofy Rat. Hello, Goofy Rat. Anuakai goddess? I don't know what an Anuakai goddess. Well, Cher is an Anuakai. Oh, all right, now I kind of get it in the context. This is another example of just a normal stream going off the rails just on its own. Don Lemon would have cried and told you why the Republicans are responsible for his ED. Nice haircut. Doggy! Hey, Vincenzo in the house. I need to make a theme song for you, man. I need like a piano theme or something. You know what I mean? And, thank you very much. Thank you. I got the Reed Richards thing going on here. I wanted to get a haircut for my for the live event tomorrow at Singularity Farms between 3 and 9 p.m. in Lebanon, Connecticut. That's where I'm going to be live. And I'm going to bring a blanket because I think it's going to be cold, but we'll see. Looks good, my brother. I love the gray. No, it's not. I'm going to go full Lucius Malfoy. I'm dyeing this blonde tomorrow. And then so I'm going to be Lucius Malfoy for about a week. And then I'm going to go back to the blue. And that's how it's going to stay throughout the season. Paulie Walnuts. I remember Paulie Walnuts. Yeah, I got a little bit of that look. And, you know, he's a handsome fella, but I got to keep, yeah, I'm doing the Lucius Malfoy thing tomorrow. Howdy! Venom Effect is here. Is it affect or effect? I always get those two confused. Handsome, you have been on my channel again. Of course I have. I stop by here and there on everyone's channels. I was on Vincenzo's the other day. I was on yours. I was on Steve's. I try to get around and show my support in my own way. Google the distinction of effect and affect. Okay? I'm not doing it right now. I'm streaming. What are you going on about? I'm going to come and fight you. We went for, I got to go by my father's sister. He's daddy leader. Do I have permission to leave? Yes, you do. You do have permission to leave, Chi. We'll discuss the terms of our mutual physical altercation later. Just got 17 subs stream. Just did this world record challenge. Just getting traction quick. Good. Mind blown. The fuck was that? Fuck was that? Things are pinging on their own around here. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. So you'll see me with the surfer blonde look, and then they were free. Sizzle Moon song. So they're top of the line, obviously. So yeah, so I'm going to be blonde for tomorrow's event, and then and I'm going to try to do at least half a set, and then I'm going to hold the others on the side. And then Sparky, I know he can go for at least an hour on his own, and then I'm going to bring a couple of my albums on a hard disk and see if I can get those played in the dead zones in between. So that's the that's the hopes. That's the hopes and the dreams for tomorrow. Well, I've done Surfer Blonde a couple of times, and it is right before I do blue. It's to lighten it up so the blue stands out more and so it shows better. So, and that's why I call myself Douchous Malfoy, because I look like one of the Malfoys from Harry Potter. Excuse me. And it'll be a thing. The blonde isn't what I look forward to. I look forward to making fun of myself as a blonde for the week, and then when I go back to the blue, I'll feel like more like myself. I know. I get that. I look like an older version of Harry Potter, and that could go either way. I mean, I don't. And as for killing it, I'll be killing it because I mean, again, it's such a weird venue because there's a stage that you can't really stand on, so you got to kind of perform around the foundation of the stage, and then everyone like 500 feet away. And so, like, you're speaking out over this field before it actually reaches people, as opposed to where you have an audience in a closed room where they're like right there. So it's very interesting. So I figure for the bang for my buck is to be bringing the camera and to be recording the performances there, and then if we can manage to bring people in, then I'll do crowd work. But if we can't bring people in, if we're just doing the same gig that we've done kind of whatever, twice before, it'll be interesting one way or the other. And it'll give me a chance to stretch my legs and give it Sparky a chance to get a gig this year. He hasn't had any other gigs this year, so he feels a little bad. He wants to do this one. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have the tripod. I have 4 batteries charged up. I'm ready. Being a traveling troubadour with a camera person would be spectacular as well. Sparky going Weird Al is peak entertainment. Doing Weird Al is peak entertainment. Well, if you come back, he'll. I think we're gonna do a stream tonight at like 10 o'clock when he gets home from work, and we'll see. We'll see if he's got any ideas of what he's doing. I got my book. I got my set list right here. I know what I'm doing. Be bold. Be bold. Well, he starts late. He starts at like 1, and then they give him a lunch, like an hour lunch, so he gets home at 10. But yeah, he's a busy guy, and he's anxious to do a gig, and it's gonna be a first. It's the first time he'll be at that venue, and it'll be the third time I'll be at that venue. And I think Steve was there one more time before me. Unless he'll correct me if I'm wrong. So it's a venue that keeps happening, but we'll see. Every venue, every time you go out, it could always be a different thing. Well, you'll see, man. Hey, Paul, how you doing, Paul? Good to see you, man. We're talking about the gig tomorrow. We're going to be playing a gig down at Singularity Farms in Lebanon, Connecticut. It's going to be me, the legendary Sparky, Steve Cutler, live here in the room, and we're going to be going from 3 p.m. till 9 p.m. And it's going to be an interesting gig. So we're all stoked about getting. We're talking about getting ready. He's a kind fella. He's a kind fella, but he's a lot of work. He is. He's very sweet. Lebanon's a pretty town, pretty country. Will I live stream it at all? I won't have the Wi-Fi out there to live stream it. Maybe Steve might be able to do it for a little bit, but my service, I'm on Mint Mobile, and they don't give me much coverage. At least not at Singularity Farms. I'll try it again tomorrow, but we'll see. Thank you very much, Paul. You as well. Keep fighting the good fight. You're doing the fight. I'm entertaining. That's I respect you for fighting the good fight. I'm just trying in my own stupid way to make the world a little brighter. Little tiny bits. Little tiny bits. And then maybe someday I'll have skibbity keblets. Skibbity toilet. All right. I can't decide whether you should live or die. Oh, you should, Steve. You should be home now. Are you all prepped? Or are you gonna prep in the morning, Steve? Hamilton and more. Hello, Hamilton. If you don't remember, it's been a while since you've been in here. My name is Kevin G Nicholson. That's right, it's Kevin G Nicholson. You're the reason I have this theme song. This theme song. I just loaded the car. The car. Yeah, sorry, my parents set a time limit on you. Hey, no problem. This ain't a job. I appreciate that. I went to your channel. I let that play a little bit. I mean, this ain't a job, but I appreciate it. You really brightened my day, Kev. Well, I'm glad I have a positive effect on some people anyway. See, I haven't loaded. I won't be loading anything up until tomorrow. I'll be double timing tomorrow at 1. And then it takes me 40 minutes to drive there. And I drive really slow everywhere just because, I refuse to rush. I'll just leave early. So it's gonna be an interesting day. Yeah, trying to keep up with it best I can. Kind of running out of Hamilton inspiration. Well, I hear you. That it is tough when you're in such a tight niche like that, like one particular production. Like you'll catch people doing that when they start channels about like sci-fi shows, and they'll be like, "Hey, isn't this great?" And then the show will end, and they'll be like, "What are we talking about now?" That happens a lot. There are so many Hamiltons, though. Well, are there really? So I'm excited. Yeah, it's going to be a good day tomorrow. Um, I'm really impressed by the way things have been going. The channel's been going pretty decent. Tom Hamilton, for instance. Uh, we've still been getting like 100. Anyway, but Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go make myself something to eat, and then I'll be back here with Legendary Sparky at 10. I'm gonna sign off now. It's been about 65 minutes. I figure that's a good run. So I'll check you guys out later. Thanks. It's been great.